India is prosperous. India is leading. India is future. To embark on a journey of futuristic innovation in crime investigation and prevention, the Government of India has established a unique institution for specialized education, training, research and innovation. Welcome to the National Forensic Sciences University, NFSU.
Hello sir, namaste. Can you please guide us about the eligibility criteria for the admission into various courses offered in the School of Medico-Legal Studies? And what are the duration, infrastructure, facility and resources available at the School of Medico-Legal Studies for the students?
Welcome to the School of Medico-Legal Studies. I am Professor Dr. Rajesh Babu, Professor and Dean in the School of Medico-Legal Studies. This School, Medico-Legal Studies, has been established to create experts in the area of investigation on any kind of offenses that are committed against the humanity. There are more number of vital programs, academic programs, those are being offered in this school, such as M.Sc in Forensic Dentistry, M.Sc in Forensic Nursing, M.Sc in Toxicology, and Professional Diploma in Forensic Archaeology. These are the programs exclusively meant for the creation of the experts in the case of offenses against any kind of humanity. As far as the programs are concerned, I will take about M.Sc Forensic Dentistry, which is related to the dentistry program as a post-graduation of named as Forensic Dentistry, which will be dealing with the investigative approaches for the purpose of establishing the identity of the criminals or in general identification of the individuals in cases of mass disasters or in any cases related to the identity crisis or question of identity. This particular program is exclusively meant for identification of the individual when only dental structures are available, like in cases of only skeletal remains, human remains are available, probably due to any kind of mass disaster or burns or any kind of road traffic accident where complete skeleton or body is not available, only part of the skeleton or the dental structures are only available, we will be able to find out the identity of the individual on the basis of the dental structures, and whole facial reconstruction is also possible. In this way, we will be able to give the probable identity and the absolute identity of the individual under question. In this particular program, we are developing the particular experts by way of getting them exposure to 3D printing, scanning of all the skeletal structures, for the purpose of facial reconstruction and facial recognition. They'll be also getting exposure and expertise in the area of DNA extraction from the hard and soft tissues in the dental structures. In that way, they will be in a position to establish the identity in any condition of the dead body, or even in cases of offenses related to women and children and the elderly abuses cases also, they will be able to establish. Another program is that M.Sc Forensic Nursing. This is meant for giving the individuals, that is affected victims, due to some kinds of offenses against them, in any cases related to I should say sexual offenses or abuses, domestic violence, violence at workplace, or even in cases of mass fatalities, mass disasters, forced migrations, or even human trafficking. In all such scenario, the victims need to be given due clinical care, medical care, psychological support, so that they will be able to regain their normalcy. Those people will be affected both mentally and physically. So immediate requirement for them is to give the psychological, clinical support and the psychological support and reassurance. So we will be in a position to get these nursing students, getting them trained in the area of forensic nursing by way of imparting their skills, the skills required to deal with the victims of any kind of abuses. It will be not only in cases of abuses against women, children, and elderly, even in cases of any kind of trauma that they have been subjected to. Uh, like as I was mentioning about in case of any mass tragedies or disasters or fatalities, they will be in a position to deal with both victims as well as their relatives to come to terms with a particular condition, and thereby they will be getting back to their normalcy. So this is the another specialty that we are offering as M.Sc Forensic Nursing. This is another third program is M.Sc Toxicology, which deals with the uh, identification, detection of any kind of substances like poisons or chemicals or any other substances of abuses when the individual has been administered with, exposed to, inhaled or ingested with. In any such conditions, it is possible to detect their presence in the body, their quantum of those substances that has been ingested with, that will be identified, quantified, and thereby they will be given a particular mm, method of management of that kind of an poisoning will also be dealt with. So the students will be in a position that they will develop the skills and the knowledge how to deal with those particular cases of any overdosages of any drugs or poisoning cases. In such a scenario, it will be possible to detect their presence and how effectively it will be managed with based on the antidotes which are supposed to be administered to, so that they will be able to retain their normalcy. And also in cases where there is a question of substances which has been administered, which has resulted in the death of the individuals, there also after death, after postmortem, how the particular tissues will be analyzed for the purpose of detection of these substances. Thereby, the cause of death of the individual also will be established. This is what is the expertise that we will be providing, offering to the students. Thereby, they become the experts in the area of toxicology. And the other one is that professional diploma in forensic archaeology, which is more and more professional oriented program in which we will be able to get them a kind of a proficiency and also knowledge and skills in by way of getting them educated with a specific scenario where the individuals, the students will be able to get to know how effectively a given scenario of mass fatality which has occurred and which has occurred very long time ago, and there are only human remains or skeletal remains are available, and there are certain artifacts also available with them. In such a scenario, how these experts are able to handle the skeletal remains or any other artifacts present in the particular scenario, they will be able to extract them, analyze them, and they will be able to identify those particular skeletal remains or the bones or any other hard tissues. Thereby, they will be in a position to identify the individual themselves, irrespective of the time lapses. So it may be even after so many years also, we'll be in a position to identify the particular individual whose skeletal remains are currently available with us. So this is also one of the other specialized programs which are being offered in the school. As far as the eligibility criteria is concerned, M.Sc Forensic Dentistry program, it is a 2 years program. That is, duration of the course is 2 years, in which there are 4 semesters. The final semester, they will be dealing with exclusively with the dissertation or the project work they will be subjected to. In addition, during the period of this 1.5 year, they will be given exposure in with all the subjects which are being dealt in their specialty. Like they will be taken to the police stations. They will have an exposure with the cases related to the uh, um, bite marks or age estimation, how to estimate the ages of the individual, both in the living as well as in the dead. So they will be taken to the postmortem centers also. They will have an exposure in the dead bodies, how to establish the age of an individual even after a death. So that they will be able to identify. Apart from that, they will be in a position to learn about the reconstruction, that is facial reconstruction. So whatever the cases we are getting as a part of our consultancy services, we will give them exposure to those cases also. Thereby, they will be in a position to have a hands-on and exposure to the live cases which are being referred to. So in that way, they will be able to get skillful in the area of facial reconstruction and facial recognition. So this program is a 2 years program with a eligibility criteria to be BDS, that is Bachelor of Dental Surgery program, which has to be recognized by the Dental Council of India. As far as forensic nursing program is concerned, the eligibility criteria is they have to be a graduate, that is B.Sc in nursing, obtained from any institution which is recognized by the Indian Nursing Council. And in this 2-year program, this is also a 2-year program in which they also will have a exposure in different areas of hospitals. Not only the general hospitals, civil hospitals, they will be posted to. In fact, out of the 12 months, they will be posted for 9 months. They will be posted in the hospitals in different departments. To mention a few, they will be posted in emergency wards. They will be posted in gynec wards. They will be posted in postmortem center, forensic medicine departments, and they will be posted in the pediatric wards and surgery wards also. In addition, they will be having a postings in the psychiatry wards also. So in that way, they are getting more and more exposure in the area of how to deal with the victims of any kind, irrespective of the particular causes of those scenario at which the victims have been subjected to. So in this way, they will have a better skillful and better knowledge, and they become more and more skillful to deal with such victims, and thereby how to make them getting back to normalcy. So in that way, they will have a good exposure in different hospital setups, and in addition, psychiatric wards also, and psychiatric hospitals also, and in addition, they will be posted in the police stations, different police stations and courts also. They will have an exposure how the legal proceedings are going on. So they will have an exposure in the courts, and in addition, they will be going for rehabilitation centers, or and also we call it as a um, uh, children rehabilitation centers also, where the particular juvenile homes, we call it as juvenile homes, that is children who have been accused, in the sense they have been the child victims, child criminals. Those child criminals are to be rehabilitated. Those places also, these people are getting posted. Thereby, they have to have a knowledge about how effectively to deal with those particular children to get them back to normalcy. As far as M.Sc Toxicology program is concerned, they have to be a graduate of any sciences, forensic science or any other basic sciences. They have to have a basic degree. And these people are again getting exposure in forensic sciences laboratories and different pharmaceutical companies and any other drug laboratories and institutions who are working in the area of toxicological substances analysis. So these people will be getting exposure in all those areas. In addition to that, they also will have a postings in the postmortem centers. Thereby, they will be able to get to learn about the different kinds of poisoning cases, how it is being extracted, in the sense those tissues are being extracted, preserved, and analyzed. They will come to know. So thereby, these people are having different exposures in the scenario where exactly it will be the same when they go to the go for professional practices. The same thing they will be exposed to. So thereby, these people will be ready to serve in their profession wherever they are going to be posted or offered to be. In addition, we have a placement cells also. Placement exclusive placement cells are available, where we will be facilitating the students, graduating students, to get different opportunities for their placement services. So that also we are facilitating, and we have a better uh, what I can say, stakeholders who will be taking them, who will be able to take them as a service providers, and they are the job seekers, in the sense they will be placed according to the organizations wherever they are eligible to work and they are required to serve. And one more is forensic archaeology program, which is a professional archaeology program, actually professional diploma program it is, where it is a hybrid program. It is a 6 months hybrid program wherein the professionals who are already in service will be given training, and academic sessions also will be given to them, provided to them, both physically as well as online. So in that way, they will have a online sessions as far as theoretical components are concerned. And as far as the practical exposures are concerned, they will be given a practical training in the campus itself, wherein we will be simulating some mass graves, mass disaster scenario we will be creating. And there they will have a feeling and yes, better experience they will have in the way of digging out the skeletons from the graves, and they will be analyzing them and identifying them accordingly. We have got all kinds of laboratories for all these programs exclusively, like toxicology laboratory, dentistry laboratory, nursing laboratory, and anthropology and archaeology laboratory we are having, in which these people will have a hands-on training also will be available. So definitely they will have a, a feeling of uh, uh, what I can say, uh, hands-on or a sort of a lively exposure they will have as far as the practical approaches are concerned. So definitely students will be learning more with their practical exposures, and professional endeavors will be achieved once they get into these programs. Welcome once again to NFSU. Wishing you all the best. Thank you.
Acquiring knowledge, gaining wisdom, attaining fulfillment, all through the journey of investigative education. NFSU, a beacon of excellence and innovation, shaping the future of forensic sciences. Join us in this exciting journey of discovery and truth at the National Forensic Sciences University. NFSU, unearthing truth, shaping the future.